All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. Welcome back to Mondays with Maggie on Cooking with Aisha. Usually I'm in the kitchen with you all. And tonight I thought I would take some time to get my bearings back. I'll be cooking very soon for you all. But we actually had a request for a holiday catering class. I've done this for many, many years, and I wanted to walk you all through about 3 or 4 different options. Next week is Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and then we just roll right on through after that. So sit back and relax. I'll be sharing my screen and giving you all some options and some tips maybe you had not thought about. But for anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually I'm welcoming you to a struggle cooking class, but I'm not cooking today. We are going to talk about food. So if you're here for the snacks, maybe get something to drink, and we're going to talk about holiday catering. So come on in. If you want to announce yourself, feel free. We will take attendance if you would like. Um, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and you all know who you are, you're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I see Ice Cap, Raisin Sabs, SP, Derpelo, Noni, Highway Skinny, and Pat Daddy. Thank you all so much for watching on Instagram. And then on TikTok, you all are coming in hot. Hello, Vivian. Hello, Angel. Hello, baby girl. I see Bert. He says, good evening, Maggie. Hello, and good evening to you. Okay, so in my family, the mantle has been passed down to me to be the holiday host for pretty much everything now. I have a lot of men in my family. You all hear me say that, my dad, my brother, 2 boys. And so it's just me and my mom. And as my mom has aged out of making sure everybody is taken care of for the holidays, it has fallen to me. It is an honor. You all know I love cooking for you all and cooking for the family. But on the holidays, it can be overwhelming. It's that time of year that brings a lot of joy, yes, but it also brings a lot of stress. So I wanted to give you all some tips on some ways that you can make it easier for yourself. So ladies, if this is you, or gentlemen, maybe you can give some advice to your woman if she's starting to stress out already. I have cooked Thanksgiving multiple times from scratch, get up early and do the whole thing. It's amazing, but it is exhausting. And for me, by the time I would get the boys together, get the house together, and cook everything from scratch, especially now that mom is a little bit older, I'm exhausted. And I actually want to be a good host as well as enjoy the meal myself. And I remember just sitting back and saying, oh my God, y'all help yourselves. So we're going to talk about some ways that you can enjoy the holidays without having to do all of the heavy lifting. You all know I love cooking. I cook every day, pretty much. So on the holidays, I do like to enjoy taking the time off to cook. All right. So a shameless plug. I am also having my host and guest dining masterclass that's coming up very soon. It will be at Neiman Marcus, Atlanta. So ladies, it's that time of year. If you find yourself getting a little bit flustered with your social skills, if you're not necessarily sure your man would be very confident to bring you to his holiday parties, to meet the boss, to meet his colleagues, I will be teaching at Neiman Marcus. This will be a 5-course, 4-hour meal. And we're also going to talk about being a good host, being a good guest. We'll be in the private dining room of Neiman Marcus. You can go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. And this is going to cover a lot of those social skills. A lot of women I have found now, I don't know what had happened in the times. We used to be the social butterflies, but now a lot of women are socially awkward. So if you have a hard time striking up conversation, if you don't know how to eat and greet and speak and be elegant at the table, I will be teaching you. We'll do champagne, hors d'oeuvres, starter, main, dessert, red wine, white wine, dessert. I already said dessert, coffee, bread, everything. So you all will have all of the tools that you need to be successful, be a good hostess or a good guest. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you all so much for being here. So the first place that you all can go to for your holiday catering, believe it or not, is your local grocery store. Now, if you have a grocery store that has a really good deli, I'm going to share my screen and show you all Publix. So I'm in the South. Y'all know I'm in Atlanta, and Publix has an amazing deli. You can also find this at Kroger, maybe at, Wegmans if you're mid-Atlantic. Wherever you are in the US, if you have a grocery store that has a deli, you may be surprised that they have, I like to call it Thanksgiving in a box. And let me show you all what I've done. So we're going to start with Publix. So usually when you go to the website for your grocery store, it'll probably pop up and it'll ask you either for your zip code, or it will ask you to put in the location. This could be a really good option, you all, if you are traveling for the holidays, if you are traveling away from home. Everybody's here in the Atlanta area for me, so they just come here. I have everything taken care of. But let's say you're traveling to grandma's or you're traveling to aunties and you don't want to put the burden on them. You can order this to be picked up at the grocery store where you're going to. And some of the menu items might change, but this could be wonderful. Or you could pick it up on your way to grandmother's house. We go and take everything with you. All of the meals that I'm going to show you are pre-cooked. Some are heat and serve. Some are served warm. So I'll make sure and make that distinction. We got Vel in the house. I know we did this last year or maybe the year before. Welcome, Vel. I was thinking about you earlier, starting a new community. Stay tuned. We got Cynthia watching on Facebook. She says, good evening, watching from LA. Shout out to you. I will actually be in LA on Friday. I'm coming back to LA for another secret podcast. You all will hear more about it soon, but thank you so much for watching. Shantia says extremely helpful, pre-cooked. Yes, so we're going to talk all about it. Hello, Jessica is present. So yes, you all. Now you may be asking, is it good? It is really good. I have done this with Kroger. I have done this with Publix. So the turkey, you can get all different kinds. You can get ham. Let me show you all. But yes, everything is cooked. And in my opinion, seasoned really well. You all know I would tell you if it were bland, and there's nothing like a dry, bland turkey. But I think what they do is either they do it in the deli or maybe they do it off site, but everything is wonderful. So you just literally put it in the oven to warm it up to temperature, and then you can set the table. So let's go back to the screen share. And if you all have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll try to hop around to the different screens. I got Instagram going on. Oh, thank you so much, Samuel, for the compliment. You are too kind. I appreciate you. But ladies or gents, if you have any questions, I know this is a stressful time of year. I'm happy to answer what I can for you. So let's go back in. All right. So if you go to Publix website, and you all can do a lot of this research, and I would encourage you to do the research online before you go in the store. I would also encourage you to order online before you go into the store, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But you can see here, you can just go to Publix website, and let me drop this in the chat for you all, because I know we have people in different areas, but you all can click the links on your side and see if your store offers this. So it's just Publix. I think this is Publix.com/holiday meals. So let me put this in the chat for you. Val says, I couldn't wait. Uh-oh, did I miss you, sweetheart? She says, I couldn't wait for this. So nice to see all the offerings that can make things easier. Yes, you all that are mothers, you all that have kids, believe me, I understand. And stay tuned. I'm starting a new invite-only community, #family. All right. It will be free, but I want to support those of you all that are doing the work. All right, so we are at Publix's website. I'm using Publix as an example because it's local to me. So you all can see here, we're going to click into them, but I just want you all to see, you can get the whole family dinner. So this is boar's head. So if you're a ham lover, you can get the boar's head ham dinner that feeds 8. You can get one that feeds 3. You can get one that feeds 4 to 6. So you all can see as you're clicking through here, depending on the size of your family. I remember when I was first married, we got a little I think honey baked ham dinner for two. It was just a couple slices and, a few sides. So you can scale up or you can scale down depending on how big your family is. All right. So let's go back in. Let me show you all some more. So if you're ham lovers, they have ham. We're going to click into one of the ones that I've done before. And you all can see here, surprisingly low price, but you can see here, let's just click into the first one so you all can see. So it's $79. You all can do the one that fits your budget. In my opinion, by the time you get all the ingredients together, you may spend this on your own anyway. All right, so you can see here what comes with this meal for $79.99. You get a 5-pound boar's head ham, you get a sweet potato casserole, you get a green bean casserole, and a marshmallow delight. All right, so if you like that marshmallow delight, and then it's got the instructions here. Usually with these, let me tell you all the experience and we'll go into some more details. So with Publix, you see the price there and you see the item. So it's literally like shopping online. So what you would do is you would put whatever item you want in your cart. And then if you wanted to add extra things, like for example, apple pie or, Hawaiian rolls, if you want to add other things, you can add all of that and then check out. I'm trying to remember the year that we did Publix. So Publix, I do believe you have to prepay. And then what's wonderful is that you will pick a time to go pick it up. So it'll give you a day of the week and it will give you a time slot. And then when you check out, you take your receipt, go into the grocery store, go straight to the deli. You don't have to worry about getting in line with anything else. You give them your name and they literally have all of the boxes like a catering box ready to go. They find the one with your name on it, give it to you, and you're out the door. And that's nice, especially if you've added other things. You don't have to make any other stop in the grocery store. So Publix is wonderful about that. All right, so let's continue on so you all can see. So that is if you are a ham lover and it has all of those, you can see here, just add it to your order. Let's go back in and see what else that they have here. And again, I have dropped the link. So this is the holiday meals and Thanksgiving dinner. All right. Take it easy on yourself. Now, if you are not team ham or you want the more traditional Thanksgiving dinner, this is usually what we do, the Publix complete turkey dinner, heat and serve. So again, everything is already cooked. Everything is already seasoned well. They will have it in the refrigerator section of the deli. So they will give you your box refrigerator cold. So you'll want to pick it up, give yourself at least a couple hours to put it in the oven so it could warm up and then get on the table. You can pick this up. They're selling it right now. So sometimes you may have to celebrate Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day or before Thanksgiving Day, but you can pick it up. They also do the same thing for Christmas, for a Hanukkah, for Diwali, for oh my gosh, what are the other holidays this time of year? You all know what I'm talking about. But basically from like mid-November to like January, you'll have this option at your grocery store. Val remembers my dad's apple pie. Y'all, if y'all have been with me, that apple pie, Papa has to have his, oh my gosh, what is it? Kwanzaa's the other holiday. Dad has to have his Mrs. Smith's apple pie. Y'all, if you've been rocking with me, you already know. Okay, so yes, these are all available to you. So let's click into Publix and let's see what comes with this one. So a lot of the sides you will see repeat, but this one gives you for $69, right? So this is $10 less than the ham and it feeds approximately 8. So if you want the whole spread, you get a fully cooked 10 to 12 pound turkey. You get cornbread dressing. You get mashed potatoes. You get cranberry orange relish or your cranberry sauce, marshmallow delight, and then gravy. So you all can see here. Let me see if I just click on some of these pictures. I think it's just what you already see here. But yes, that way you could get everything in the box and then you can set it up at home and tell people or don't tell people that you didn't make it yourself. It's up to you. But these are options to you for you all. I wanted to make sure that I showed you for your grocery store. So check your grocery store. Okay, now your nice ones. Kroger will do this. Publix will do this. Wegmans will do this. I'm trying to think of some of the others. So I've dropped the link. You all can check it out. They have up to 15. You can add extra. Now, what you can't do, because these come in the box, I don't think you're able to swap out any sides. But if you wanted to add extra sides, you could. So if you need a double of stuffing, you can put it in the cart and change the quantity to 2. They also have mojo pork, so you all can go through and take a look. But this is Publix. This is their Thanksgiving holiday meals and Thanksgiving dinner. All right, so let me check and see. I'd love to know what you all have to have on your table. You know about my dad. He has to have his apple pie. Alex likes macaroni and cheese. So sometimes what I try to do just to make it like homey is make one dish. But I want to give you all some options as your teacher. I want to give you some options. So if you want to make your one macaroni and cheese and then have everything else catered, it has been so wonderful. Cynthia says that's a great price. It absolutely is, you all. Cynthia says in LA, it's Ralph's Supermarket. That's the Kroger affiliate. Absolutely. Hello, ET. Okay, so depending on your store and their holiday hours, some of them might actually be open on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, if you want to, why would you want to do that? Maybe you're crazy like me, but I believe Publix may be closed on Thanksgiving Day, but Kroger, I think, is open. And usually they have a cutoff of around like noon, but you can pick it up the day before, 2 days before, whatever. But if you, like me, have a refrigerator that's kind of filled with ingredients, when you get these boxes, sometimes you're having to move stuff around and play Jenga to make room for that big turkey. That's one of the reasons why I do like picking up on Thanksgiving Day. Pre-order, have your name or your receipt in your phone, and then literally I pick it up at the grocery store, come home, open it up, it goes straight in the oven to heat up. All right, so that's something that you all can do, or you can get it a day or two before. It's refrigerated, not frozen, and fully cooked. All right, let me check over on Instagram, see how you all are doing. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that. Wisdom is asking about relationships. You all are funny. We're going to do a holiday stream today, if I have time at the end, because I want to cover the 3 options. We'll talk about relationships. But those of you all who are new, I make food and femininity content, and your relationship streams are going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays with Lucy and me. That's going to be Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, for my own sanity, I like to talk about the snacks. Cynthia says on my table, it's sweet potato pie and Southern blend green beans from Trader Joe's. That's a great one. I'm not sure. I've never been to a Trader. Have I been to Trader Joe's? I don't think I have. But Whole Foods. Whole Foods also does I'm just going to call it Thanksgiving in a box. All right. So check your nice grocery stores. Let's see what you all are asking on TikTok. Brian says this is good info. Okay, wonderful. And you asked how many people the Thanksgiving box feeds. So it depends. So you'll want to take a look at the website. I'll show you all Kroger, and then we're going to move on. I'm sorry, Publix. And then we'll move on to the next one. Kroger is pretty much the same. So I've dropped the link for Publix. Just go to your grocery store's website and check their deli. Sometimes you can go to the weekly ad, but you can see here, this one feeds 3, this one feeds 4 to 6, this one feeds 8. So take time and scroll through, and you still have time to order these, and you'll see when it's available for you. But this price expires tomorrow. So again, grocery store, deli, fully cooked, refrigerated, bring it home, heat and serve. All right, Cynthia's going to have turnips, collards, and kale. That sounds amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to do biscuits and gravy. Marcus wants biscuits and gravy, so I'll do that at home. I'll do an early Thanksgiving stream for you all. Everything else will be heat and serve so I can get the table ready. All right. Oh, yes, you enjoy your mixed greens. Okay, so that is your grocery store option. Grocery store option, you order online. I would highly recommend you order in advance. Sometimes, if the worst happens, you can go to the store and see if they have any leftover that people didn't pick up. But because they customize these boxes, it's going to be rare. I would rather you order online and not need it or call them and cancel, than it's Thanksgiving Day and you're panicking. So Publix, you will order in advance and pay in advance. Kroger, one thing for those of you all who are close to a Kroger, similar shopping experience to Publix, but Kroger gives you the option to pay in advance or pay at pickup. I usually choose to pay in advance so I can go straight to the deli and leave. However, if you need to do some other shopping, let's say you need aluminum foil, I hope you're not eating on paper plates, but let's say you need other supplies, you can pre-order it and they will have it for you in the deli with your name on it. And then you can take your Thanksgiving in a box and walk the rest of the store in your shopping cart, add what other things you need, and then pay for everything at the register. So, if you just want to go ahead and reserve something now, maybe you'll have the funds later. I want to make sure you all have options. So Publix, pay in advance only. Kroger, you have the option to pay in advance or pay in the store. All right. Val says you need mac and cheese on your table, turkey dressing, collards, and sweet potato pie. Y'all, this is a horrible yet wonderful time of year. I've been eating everything on this cruise, y'all. So I'm trying to be good, but this time of year, I think they say if you can just maintain your weight, this is a tough time to lose, but just try to maintain. All right. So that's option number 1 of 3. The second option I want to move into is we'll do shipping, which is honey baked ham. And there's some others as well. Let me see, check Instagram. Everybody's good. Hey, world wants a sweet potato pie. Yeah, absolutely. So you all will see what comes with it, but you can always add. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next one. So grocery stores, some of the grocery stores are doing delivery. You may be even able to find this in Instacart. I don't know if I've tried that yet, but when I went to Kroger, you can do pickup or delivery. If they could deliver it for you, wouldn't that be amazing? Hello, Ethel. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we got grocery store pickup, we got grocery store delivery. Number 2 that I wanted to share with you all is shipping. Now, we're coming up on a week, but you might still have some time. So I'm going to move over to honey baked ham, the piece de resistance. Let's go take a look at honey baked ham. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat so you all can click on it as well. Oh, this one says store pickup, but you have 2 options. Let me drop it for you all. You can click on these on your own time, or they'll be in the chat in the replay, and you can see which option works for you and your family. All right, so let's go here. All right, so honey baked ham is pretty much the classic. Let me go ahead and accept, cookies. All right, so you're going to need to put your location, and let's do shipping. We'll do pickup and shipping. All right, so honey baked ham, you can see here that they have the whole meals, protein combos, which is if you just want the honey baked turkey and the honey baked ham, you can order just the meat and do your own sides and all of these things. But I want to give you all the Thanksgiving in a box. It's going to come in a big box like this. So let's talk about shipping first. All right, so when we click on meals, and I'm going to put this link in the chat for you all, shop family meals, and they're actually having a sale on shipping. You all can see right now. Let me put this in the link for you. All right, so let's take a look at honey baked ham. And this is just an example. I wanted to give you all some examples of some things you can do. There's lots of other companies, okay? Harry and David does this. Cajun Turkey Company does this. There's so many that will ship it to you. So let's go here frozen. Let's do Thanksgiving dinner. All right, so you can see honey baked ham is going to be a little bit more expensive, but the quality is amazing. If you like a honey baked ham, this is the meal for you. So you can see the price there. What do you get? You have a 9-pound ham and a turkey. Wow, you get both of them? Okay. You get the green bean casserole, you get cornbread stuffing, and then you get gravy. So you can see this one serves 14 to 18 people. So if you have a big extended family, this is what you're going to get. Now, I want to talk to you all about honey baked ham if you are considering, because honey baked ham is going to ship to you UPS. It is pre-cooked, but it is frozen. Okay, so your grocery store meal is going to be pre-cooked and refrigerated. So you can basically go from the store to the oven, warm it up, maybe like 30 minutes for the sides or a couple hours for the turkey. I just kind of put everything and let it warm up slow. With honey baked ham, you want to ensure that you choose a shipping delivery date at least, they say, 2 days before your event. Okay, so you don't want it, well, you couldn't get it on Thanksgiving Day, but if Thanksgiving is a Thursday, at minimum, you want to have it delivered by Tuesday, which means you'll need to make some space in your fridge so it can thaw out to refrigerator temperature, and then you would warm it on Thanksgiving Day. Now, honey baked ham does an incredible job of packaging. They package everything up separately. They put it on dry ice. Each item is in its own little reusable cooler. So that meal that I just showed you all with the ham, the turkey, and the sides, it would probably come in 3 big boxes. So you're going to pay, shipping's going to cost you about $20, but it is in really good condition, and you can reuse the ice packs and reuse the coolers. All right, so if you want a good honey baked ham and you don't want to have to go to the store for the madhouse, we'll look at the pickup option, but this is an option I wanted to share with you all as well. Let's go back in and take another look. Okay, so honey baked ham, you can do the whole Thanksgiving dinner. This one serves 14 to 18, and you can see the price here, $164. So maybe you have 2 families and you all can, split the cost. Do what works for you. Let me show you all some other things you have at honey baked ham. You can do the boneless. You can do the quarter ham if you don't need all of it. You can do the turkey breast meal if you want to avoid ham. You can do your Thanksgiving turkey. Now, I will say this. Honey baked turkey is just the turkey breast. It does have the incredible glaze on it, but something about, for me, for the holidays, something about having that big bird on the table, I know, with all the body parts, that's Thanksgiving to me. If you're team vegan, I don't know what to tell you. All right. Tanya says, you had honey baked ham last year and it was delicious. Yeah, this is what the boys love. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And it comes with that nice fall apart glaze. So I'm just going to show you on, you can see here, everything with honey baked ham. Notice it's going to come frozen if you choose the shipping option. All right. So you can see here, they have the turkey breast dinner. They have a cheesecake. They have apple pies. Same thing like I shared with you with your grocery store. You can get the Thanksgiving in a box, and then if you wanted to add a pie or add whatever, it's just like shopping online. All right. So you all can see here. So we looked at the ham one. They also have, oh, my bad. They actually have a whole frozen roasted turkey feast. So this one is less than the ham. So it's $134. But let's take a look at what you get here. If you want just the turkey, you can get your turkey from honey baked ham. So you get a whole turkey, 11 to 13 pounds. You get your cornbread stuffing, sweet and savory with creamy butter, celery, onion, and rosemary. You had me at creamy butter. Sweet potato souffle, which is so good, y'all. It's got the little crumble bits on top. Oh, my word. Topped with crunchy pecans. And then you get a turkey gravy and a pecan pie. So all of this comes in the honey baked ham turkey meal. All right, so you all can see that here. And again, everything will come packaged really nicely. It will come frozen. So just make sure you give yourself time to thaw it out. All right, let me see what you all are saying in the chat. and then I'm going to go to the honey baked ham store, and I'll explain to you all the difference. All right, everybody doing well? Okay, I don't see anything on Instagram. Let me check on TikTok, see if y'all have any questions. La Morena says, nothing like home cooked Thanksgiving dressing. Absolutely. Y'all already know. If you just joined, there is nothing like a home cooked meal. I love cooking for you all. I cook every day. I have cooked holiday dinners from scratch, and it was incredible. But I was exhausted. Now, if you have a big extended family and you have sisters and aunties and everybody can help out and it's a really fun time, God bless it. But for me, now that mom is retired, it's on me. And so I like to cater for the holidays so I can actually be present and enjoy. So nothing like the real thing, but this is a wonderful second option. Okay, so we talked about honey baked ham. You have the option if you don't want to fight the traffic, if you don't want to have to go into any stores, if you want to order your, aluminum foil and paper plates for the kids and just stay at home and be, by yourself and not be out there, you can absolutely do this. And I have done it and absolutely loved it. Okay. If there is a honey baked ham store close to you, I'm in the Atlanta area, we have some. You can also do the pickup in store option. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. The lines are so long. Even if you pre-order in advance, the lines wrap around the store. Those of you all that are close to a honey baked ham, everybody's trying to get one. But I do want to make sure I give you all the information as your teacher. So let's go back over here. So we looked at the shipping option. You can do find your store. Actually, let me do this. Let me go back and grab the link. So I'm going to go to store pickup, and it's pretty much the same thing. They may have a few different items, but if you want to avoid the shipping cost, because it may be a lot, it may be $20, $30. All right. You can find a store close to you, and let's just place a pickup order. All right. So they have some coupons going on and pretty much the same thing. So you all can see here, you can even get the little sandwiches. You can get your catering options, some extra items. So I'm just going to click on meals and see if it's pretty much the same. So the way this works, okay. So here are your pickup options. You can have your 8-pound honey baked ham and turkey. You all can read 9-pound. You can get this one goes by how big the ham is. The grocery store one goes by how many people it will feed. And you all can see the prices here. They have a little bit of a sale. Let's see what happens when I click on the turkey feast. How does it let me customize? Okay, so you select your ham, your turkey, and then you can select your sides. So this is nice. You can choose your broccoli, cinnamon apples, cornbread stuffing, green bean casserole, maple sweet potato souffle, cheesy potatoes, smashed potatoes, gravy, honey baked beans. So you all can see, oh, there's that double macaroni and cheese. So you basically get your protein, your turkey or your ham, and then you can choose how many sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and customize your meal as you want. All right. So with the store pickup option, you don't have to pay for shipping. You will select a date and a time to go to the store and basically get in line. And then when you get up to the front, you'll give them your name and they'll have your order. Now, this also works just like the grocery store. If you want to pick up a few other things, maybe some of their chutneys or whatever, you can pick them up while you're in line. But you all can see here, they have prices, a little bit more, but do what works for your budget. You can just get the sides if you want to do your own turkey. Just wanted to give you all some options. And this is what we did for my very first Thanksgiving. We just bought some slices and some sides because it was just the two of us and we didn't need a whole bunch of food left over. Okay, so just giving you all some options. I've dropped the link out of the cart in the chat, but you can see these will start to sell out. They even have a pot roasted honey baked ham. That's wonderful. So these will start to sell out. So take a look, see if there's one by you that you can go pick up. See if you can, if the shipping works for you, or maybe go to the grocery store. So that's option number 2. All right. So the first one was check your grocery store, your deli. The second one, you can have your Thanksgiving meal shipped to you on ice, frozen. All right. Val says the founding fathers plate. Remind me, did I miss something? Oh, the founding fathers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was just the two of us when I was first married and learning how to do everything. And yeah, I just wanted to get just a few slices just in case my turkey didn't come out too well. Oh, such memories. And honey baked ham, once you buy from them, I'm on their mailing list now. So you're going to get all kinds of stuff, but they have everything. Y'all know how it is. Okay, so that was option number 2. Let me check Instagram and TikTok, and then I'm going to show you all what we're doing this year. All right, everybody doing well? All right, I see your question there. I'll save that towards the end. And then let me come over to TikTok. Are you all excited for Thanksgiving? I'm excited. I know I love the food, clearly. I like to eat, but it's just about having the family together. This is that time of year, #family. Okay, so with this being Marcus's last Thanksgiving, he's a senior in high school, and you all know he signed up to go to the Marines, so there's no guarantee after this year if he's going to be home for Thanksgiving. We hope so, but, he has to do his job first. Val says, you remember the first time Val's been rocking with me, one of my day one scholars. Yeah, I forgot, but I'm glad somebody asked for this. I like to do this for you all every year because we always have new people. Okay, so I asked Marcus what he wanted for Thanksgiving, and he wanted Cracker Barrel. So the last category is going to be restaurants. Okay, so there are restaurants that will do your complete catered Thanksgiving meal. So that's what we're going to talk about next. And let me give you all the link. Now, Cracker Barrel, I believe, is down here in the South. Y'all, if some of these stores sound completely foreign to you, I'm just giving you some ideas, and then you can check and see what's in your area and see what works for you. Bert says you've already done your dressing and you froze it. Okay. All right. So some of y'all are already starting to cook. Cannot relate, but that's wonderful. That's wonderful. What I learned the hard way is that if you're going to do it by yourself, you can't do it all on that day. You will be exhausted like I was. Okay. Restaurants. So you have 2 options for restaurants. If it's just, the 2 of you, or you really don't want to have people over your house, you can absolutely go to a restaurant. There are some restaurants that are open on Thanksgiving Day. I think Cracker Barrel is one of them. There are some nice hotels that have really good Thanksgiving dinners. You can go, I don't know if it's the St. Regis. Check the nice hotels in your area. Sometimes they have like a one price, a price fix. Let's say it's $65 per person, but huge Thanksgiving spread. If you want to get up, if you want to go out and have the food and not have to worry about having it at home, that's an option for you. But I like to host, so we're going to be having it at home. Hey, Chelsea, thank you so much for being here. Hello, sweetheart. Cynthia says that's a great idea. Okay, so let's talk Cracker Barrel. Let me share my screen. So Cracker Barrel is a Southern restaurant here. I'm sure they're more than just Atlanta, but they also have their holiday offerings for pickup. So let's take a look at what they have. This is what we're doing. So I ended up doing the Thanksgiving Heat and Serve Feast. I believe this is the one that we got. So let me show you all here. It's 24,000 calories. I'm sure that's for everything. All right. But you can do, this one serves 8 to 10. And you can see this one is served cold. So you reheat it later. I believe one year Cracker Barrel actually had it warm, and that was nice. You just bring it home and eat or snack some in the car. Anyway, no, that's wrong. Okay, so you can do this one that serves 8 to 10. They have one, if you have a smaller family, serves 4 to 6. So you all can see here they have the turkey. Well, let's go ahead and click on it. Is this what I got? All right, let's see what it comes with. Beautiful picture there, beautiful spread. All right, so this serves 8 to 10, and it goes from the oven to the table in 2 hours. So you get 2 turkey breasts, you get dressing, you get gravy, you get cranberry sauce, sweet potato casserole, green beans, mashed potatoes. We got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb. I'm so lame, y'all. I couldn't help myself. Chelsea says, I'm hosting, however, you're buying your turkey already made from HEB. Absolutely. Let me know who's hosting and who's traveling. I know Popeyes and different places. If you just want to do the turkey, there's lots of options, y'all. Don't stress. I don't want you all to wear yourselves out. Sweet rolls, pumpkin pie, and a pecan pie. All right. And then you get a bonus card. Oh, I need to make sure. Am I getting my bonus card? So basically, you all see how it is. So this is what comes with the meal. And then, like I showed you before, you can add extra if you want to. You don't have to add anything. But if you want other pies, if you want extra sides, if you want cinnamon rolls, you can basically add all of this and check out. So let's go back here and see what else they have for Cracker Barrel, and then I'll show you all the, sorry for scrolling, show you all what we're getting. If you're a ham lover and you don't want to do honey baked, you can also do your ham from Cracker Barrel. So you can see here what comes with the ham dinner. This also serves 8 to 10 people. So you get a whole ham, you get the dressing, the gravy, the cranberry, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, green beans, and sweet rolls. Oh, and an apple pie and a pecan pie. So it really starts to come together nicely. And just like I said, if you want extra anything, when you get to this part, you can add tea. Look at this, y'all, sugar plum tea. Doesn't that sound amazing? You can get sweet tea, you can add drinks, you can add whatever you need. All right, so with Cracker Barrel, my experience, this was also a really good pickup experience. So I want to explain to you all. Val says, is it 8 to 10 large portions, or is it like one scoop of everything? That's a good question. I think there's always leftovers, but if it says 8 to 10, my experience has been 8 to 10 people can have one good full plate. You all know that first plate. Some of y'all go back for seconds or thirds, but it's enough for everybody to have a full plate. And then depending on what people like, the mac and cheese might go fast. If you know you have a mac and cheese family, I would just order extra. But yeah, I think it's really good portions. Chelsea loves Cracker Barrel. Yeah, absolutely. Bert says children are coming to your house and you just made your pies and frozen. Man, you are working. Okay. So with Cracker Barrel, here's been my experience. So I told you all about the grocery stores, Kroger and Publix. You go inside to the deli and pick it up. I told you about honey baked ham. You can order it shipped UPS. It'll be shipped frozen. You have to thaw it out and heat it, but it's cooked perfectly. Or you can go into the honey baked ham store. One of the things I love about Cracker Barrel is they have a pickup system that avoids the mess. Now, y'all think about it, Thanksgiving week, or if you go Thanksgiving Day, like I think I'm doing, or the day before, it's a madhouse out there. Y'all already know people are, starting to do their Christmas shopping. It's just a lot. Traffic is crazy. Kids are out of school. Everybody's looking at you hangry. You know what it is. Maybe you want to get out of the house. But so you'll order online, just like I have my receipt in my phone ready to go. They have my name on the list. And then when you get to Cracker Barrel, I've had it two ways. Either when you get there, it'll tell you check in from the parking lot and they will bring everything to your car. Or one location I've been to, they set up like a pickup station in the back of the restaurant where literally there's a sign when you come in. You don't even have to get out of your car. You don't have to go inside the restaurant. You don't have to be bothered with any of that. You go around, you pop your trunk, they come up to your car, give them your name, they check you off the list, they'll show you got this, and this. They put it in your car, close the trunk, and you're on your way. So I think that's really convenient. Shout out to the men. Maybe, somebody's sending you to pick up and you really don't want to be bothered. That is a really streamlined option. Another option too, if you all wanted to be a blessing, one of the former teachers is doing something for the senior citizens, and she asked if we would donate. So I donated a honey baked ham, and she's going to go pick it up. So when you place these orders, you can put your name as the pickup person, or if you got a teenager that's driving, or somebody that you can help, give them the confirmation number, put their name on the pickup list, and let them go get it. So you can get yourself together, get the house together, worry about the kids. Hashtag family, right? Chelsea says it sounds like a dream pickup. Yeah, it was really good and really convenient, because you all know if you wait until the last minute, it's just going to be a madhouse. Then you'll just be picking through scraps, and that's not what you want. Y'all are laughing. It's funny, but it can be crazy. All right. So yes, that is what we're doing for Thanksgiving this year. We're going to be doing Cracker Barrel. I think the one we did last year, I'll share this one, Cajun Turkey Company. This is basically shipped frozen, just like I think this one came from Saks Fifth Avenue, or one of them, but they have the whole dinners. So you all, I'll put this link in the chat. If you like a little bit spicy, if you like that Creole flavor, Cajun Turkey Company, or Cajun flavor, Cajun Turkey Company is what we did last year. Everybody loved it. They have the half cut glazed ham, or you can do the turkey breast or the whole turkey. You all can see the prices, but you get it. You see how it's going now. All of the sides are family size. So you'll get like the big tub of mashed potatoes or whatever. And then you can add your own and customize it as you would like. So yeah, those are the three options I wanted to go over with you all. So if you're cooking everything from scratch, I know it's going to be incredible. But if you want to save a little bit of time, if you want to save a little bit of sanity, these are options. So I wanted to make sure I told you all before the holidays got here, because you will see me go live on Thanksgiving and I'll do my unboxing, and then somebody's going to be like, I had no idea you could pick it up. Yes, you absolutely can. And Bert is doing everything. He's frying the turkey too. That's amazing. All right, so grocery store deli, honey baked ham, or any other company that does shipping or pickup, or check your restaurants. Check the restaurants in your area. See if they're doing either Thanksgiving dine in or Thanksgiving pickup. Okay, so that gives you all three options. So I'll give you all my announcements, and then I had one relationship question on Instagram I'll ask. Or if you guys have any questions for me about the holidays and how to make it less stressful, I want to give you all some tips. For those of us who like to eat, one of the things that I always make sure I stock up on are those takeaway containers, not the styrofoam ones. We're not doing that. They look like meal prep containers. They're clear on the top and black on the bottom. You can get a 20-pack at Walmart. And I always set the table with the to-go boxes. So when everybody comes over, I make sure they leave with the food. I allow myself that day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, Easter Day, whatever day, to enjoy. And then I send everybody with the food back from whence they came. I may keep some turkey or some ham and do some like turkey pot pie or something. I like to gift that, or use it in other recipes. But that's one of the little hacks that I have, so that you're not continuing to eat on that food day after day after day. It's so good for leftovers. But I don't know what y'all's holiday traditions are, but my dad likes football, so we watch the game. What is it, Dallas Cowboys? And we of course watch the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, and just all of that stuff. It's just very sentimental to me, because I don't know. This is Marcus's last year. I can't believe he's a senior in high school. Vel likes Target. Oh, Target's dollar spot has some good to go bags. That's good to know. Chelsea says, yes, send as much as you can with the family. Absolutely. It's a blessing to be able to have so much food that you can give it away. Speaking of family, so more to come, but I wanted to share. While I was on vacation on the Maggie Meetup Cruise, I did a lot of thinking and how I can be of service to the women in the community that really are doing the work. So I am going to be starting 2 new invite only communities, #family, for ladies that are under 30 and either married or engaged. You will be in my Young Wives Club. Those of you all that are prioritizing relationship. And then for my mothers, married mothers with children under 10. If you got old kids like me, you're almost done. But if you have small children and you're married, you will be in my Young Mothers Club. And what I want to do, I want to move towards invite only, like retreat style events. Had some wonderful people come on the cruise, and I was able to spend time with them, really pouring into them. And that's where my heart is leading me. I'll still be on YouTube, with Lucy reacting to stuff, but I really want to have a community where women who have prioritized relationship feel seen and heard. So it will start off as a once per month, just like a Zoom call, conference call, where I'll do a little bit of teaching. You all can ask questions. It's completely optional and it will be free, but you will have to apply to join. It's not going to be come one, come all. So stay tuned for that. So my young wives, if you are relationship focused, I want to give my best to you. And then I have a couple ladies who are very young and saving themselves for marriage. You will be included in our Young Wives Club. And then the Young Mothers Club. I know how it feels when you're married, you have kids, you've got all the demands pulling you into different directions, and family is so important. I want to prioritize that. I want to help support you being good wives to your husbands. I know when the kids are small, it kind of feels like, this is everything, but this too shall pass. And I want to make sure that your relationships are intact. So it'll start with just a monthly conference call. I think I'll do the young wives like the last day of the month and the young mothers the first day of the month. But stay tuned for that, because I've really been thinking about how I can be helpful and create a space for those of you all who sometimes feel alone. All right. Bert says, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's a calling for me. I definitely feel led to help young wives and young mothers. Chelsea says, you host 30 people for Thanksgiving, so you don't want to keep all the extra food. My goodness. That's like feeding. That's like not a soup kitchen, but you know what I mean? Like that's intense. Yeah. Usually by the time we have the friends and the aunties and the girlfriends and, whoever come through and get a plate, maybe like 12 to 15 at most, probably closer to 12. Val says you love the idea you're an old mom with young kids. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah. So young wives and young mothers, stay tuned. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I love to be a blessing, and it's important to me. #family. All right. Everybody else has got a community, so we're going to create our own. Let me see if there's anything else on Instagram or TikTok, and then I am going to answer Wisdom's question. Had a relationship question, but I wanted to get through this. I've dropped all the links for you all. All right, just looking. All right. Everybody good? So we talked about your Thanksgiving options. If you're like Bert and you're cooking everything, good for you. I cook every day, so I like to take the holidays off. I'm going to be catering, and when I pick it up, I'll do a quick live. We'll probably do some easy biscuits and gravy for Marcus. That's what he wants this year. Chelsea says your sister-in-law split the cooking. Yeah, I don't have any sisters or sister-in-law. It's like just me and mom, and now it's just me. But the men in my family have I've changed my outlook on so many things, so I'm grateful. Okay, so we have a relationship question in the last few minutes. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding says, what do you think about holiday starting relationships? Here's the thing. I guess I'm struggling a little bit because I don't think you time box when you start a relationship. If you are relationship focused, and this is what we're teaching in the wife lessons, how to be able to identify if a man is a husband, because not all men are husbands. Likewise, not all women are wives. I think when you meet each other, if you are husband ready and she is wife ready, all that's left is, do we like each other enough to be compatible and ride this thing out? Um, one of the things that I did on the cruise, I haven't really shared, but I'm working on my book, and I was able to get, it's only 10 chapters. I was able to get 7 chapters done, and I'm going to finish it this weekend in LA. But it's really important that we are ready. I like to speak to the women. I don't know if who asked the question is a man or a woman, but I just don't feel like I have a place to speak to men. But I believe that we are ready. If we stay ready, my man will tell you that opportunity comes and then it's gone. A lot of modern women make that mistake that, oh, I see him. Okay, let me get ready. Let me put on everything. And it's too late. That ship has sailed. And if that's not who you truly are, the men are going to sniff it out. So I don't necessarily believe in holiday starting relationships. Now, this time of year, ladies, especially those of you all who are a little bit socially awkward, I love using the holidays as an opportunity to socialize. Shout out to me, and the event I'm having is for ladies. All the events I have will always be for ladies, but holiday office parties, being sociable, doing charity work, volunteering your time or your talents. You just never know. People are out and about. If you are, presentable and pleasant, strike up a conversation. You never know who you're going to meet. Now, you're probably not going to meet somebody at Thanksgiving and be in a serious relationship by Christmas. And I don't know if I would necessarily bring home a stranger, maybe somebody that you've been dating for a while. But I don't know. The premise of the question is like, okay, it's the holidays. Let's go get relationship ready. Unless I'm misunderstanding, but that's that's the question that I saw on Instagram. So I think, look, excuse me, especially this time of year, you know, it's always a blessing to be loved. It's a blessing to love. It's a blessing to have family and to have the stress that comes along with feeding the family and just slowing down and remembering what's really important. A lot of people are alone. This time of year is difficult for a lot of people, and a lot of modern women are going to find themselves alone this time of year if you didn't prioritize relationship. Maybe you don't care about that. That's fine. You can do whatever you want, but I think the years and the memories and the family that we have is what makes it special. All right. Chelsea says, do not shack up for the holidays. Are people doing that? Y'all, I am so out of touch. I've been in a relationship since I was 18. So I don't know what people are doing, but I have heard of cuffing season. If people just get together just to not be alone, I guess that's an option. But as soon as it's, summertime and people want to be outside, then they break up and go do what they want to do. To me, that's foolishness. Real relationships take work and real relationships take time. So I wouldn't play around with it, but people can do whatever they want. That is why I am creating a community for young wives, engaged or married, under 30, if you don't have kids yet, or a select few women who are saving themselves for marriage. You know who you are. And then mothers with young children. I want to married mothers. So stay tuned. I'll be posting this. There'll be a Google form. You just have to fill out. I'm going to be moving towards doing more invite-only events, and we'll start virtually. And then my man wants me to turn them into retreats so you all can be cared for the way that I want to care for you. All right. Chelsea says, I've been married 10 years and it's not for the faint of heart. Yeah, relationships are work. They are worth it in the long run. And take it from me, y'all know my story. Divorcee, former what do I say? I've been out of I haven't been streaming. Reformed modern woman, but second time around, got on the program, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So I want to support those women that have submitted themselves to being wives even before they were married. All right. Bert says, what makes the holidays any different than to have a relationship? Yeah, I don't know. Someone was asking about a holiday relationship. If you're just doing a relationship for the holiday's sake, I would not. I got some thoughts about that. I wouldn't do that. If you're just using somebody as your permanent plus one so that you're not alone for the holidays and you know you don't have any intentions for this person, karma's coming for you. I am so sorry. People are just doing some crazy stuff out here. If you know you're going to break up with this person as soon as the holidays are over, why would you do that? Don't even get me started. E. Capone says, I wish I was still on the ship. I know. So cruise content is coming. I just needed a day to do some groceries and to decompress. We all landed late last night, but we had an amazing time. So I'm going to start posting up the content and I'll do a review for you all. But I wanted to get this holiday stream done. Bert says you agree. Yes, marriage is totally worth it, but nothing to play with. Absolutely. So those women who think it's just a game. Yeah. All right. Okay, everybody. So happy Thanksgiving next week. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Hopefully you learned something that either you can use this year or you can share with someone who's maybe freaking out and stressing out about it. You know, just don't beat yourself up. If you can cook from scratch, do it. But if you can save your sanity, do it. All right, everybody. So as always, thank you, Miss Aisha, for allowing me to share on your platform. This is Mondays with Maggie on Cooking with Aisha's YouTube channel. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I do stream every day for you all, and I make food and femininity content. All right. So I will be back with you all tomorrow. Not sure what we're making. I think Marcus may be with me. So we'll see. We'll take it one day at a time. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night.